Today we will discuss concepts of annuity. Mainly the idea will be the regular annuity, which means that installment with some interest in the mode of compound interest, that is installment with CI, compound interest. Now the word regular indicates that installments will be at the end of each period of installment. At the end, that means installment at the end. Regular means end of each period. Now we have two types of annuity. First one, to calculate the total investment. Two types. First one will be to calculate total investment, and the second one to calculate total repayment. Here in the case of investment, when we are investing in the mode of installments, we will be taking the interest at the end of the total time period, and that is called future value of total investments. And in the case of repayment, we actually repay within, so we will divide the interest to get the total loan, or that is called present value of the loan. So one is future value and the other one is present value. Present value concept is actually to calculate the total loan of all installments without the interest which are included in the installments, and future value will be to calculate the total installment amount, in the future. Now we have some notations for calculation of annuity, and that notation we can take. A is equal to installment amount, installment size. I is rate of interest by K into 100. This K means number of installment per year, number of installments per year. That means for half yearly, for annual interest, it will be I is equal to R by 100, K is equal to 1 for annual. When the mode of installment is half yearly, that means 2, it is 6 months installment. Then we can take K is equal to 4 when it is quarterly. And if monthly installments we are calculating, then K is equal to 12. This is monthly installments. So first thing will be how much installment we are including in the annuity. I is the rate of interest divided by the time of installments per year, number of times. And next will be N. N is total number of installments. Total number of installments. So we have two types here. One is for future value in the regular annuity concept, another is present value. Now first one, for future value, our formula will be, we can write short FV. A by I I is the adjusted interest rate, what I have said just now, into 1 plus I whole to the power n. N is number of installments minus 1. This is the total future value in the case of investment. And present value, when we consider the repayment concept, that is A by I 1 minus 1 by 1 plus I whole to the power n. This formula will be applicable for calculation of total loan. In the first case, A is installment investment and the second case A is installment repayment. Now let us take example. First example, if rupees 500 is deposited every month or monthly deposit, if rupees 500 is deposited every month, which is monthly in deposit, for 10 months with compound interest, that is CI, at the rate 12% per annum, we have to find out the question. Find total amount after 10 months. So here what we are finding, that A, that is the installment per month, is 500. So what we can write, what we can denote, that in this question A is 500. This is the installment amount. Now the rate is 12% per annum. So we will take I, but here it is monthly. So 1200. Why? Because I have said just now before that R by K into 100. So it will come to 0.01. And the next one which we want is number of installment is 10, because 10 months investment we are making. Therefore total future value FP, we can say in short, will be A by I, that is 500 by 0.01 into 1 plus 0.01, that is 1 plus 0.01, 1 plus I whole to the power 10, that is n, minus 1. So this is the formula, and now we will calculate this result. We are getting, this is 500 by 0.01, 1.01 to the power 10 minus 1. Using multiplication of 10 times, we are finding that it is becoming 1.500 by 0.01, and this will be 1.01 10 times. This is 1.104622. This is an approximate result, and then minus 1. So finally, when we are calculating this, 1 minus 1 will be removed, and this will become, and this 500 by 0.01, and the final answer comes to 5231. So this is the future value of total 10 monthly installments. Now the second question, the second one we can take like this. If rupees 2500 is repaid, rupees 2500 is repaid every quarter, in every quarter for 2 years. With at the rate of 12% 16%, sorry, 16% per annum CI. Find the total loan. So in this question, what we are finding that it is a case of repayment of loan, and what we want is how much loan we have taken against which we are repaying 2500 per quarter. So in this case, what we are observing is A is equal to 2500, that is the installment repayment size. N is number of installments, and if I see every year 4 quarters, so 2 years it will be 2 into 4, that is 8 installments we are going to repay, and I is 16% by 400, that is K is 4 in this case because we are repaying quarterly, so it comes to 0.04. Now we have the concept of present value because loan means present value of the loan, and that is A by I, that is a total loan. Total loan is nothing but present value of all the installments with this formula, and now the formula is applicable, and the formula will be A is 2500 by 0.04, 1 minus 1.04 to the power 8. Now if I calculate 1.04 8 times, it will be coming to 1.3685 approximately. 85 approximately, and then we can calculate it after simplification. Further simplification means if I take the LCM, then subtract it minus 1 and then divide, and 2500 divided by 0.04, the whole answer ultimately comes to 16829.56. So this is all about the calculation of present value, and the previous one was future value. These are all related to regular annuity, and the regular annuity concept actually deals with payments are made at the end of the period, like quarterly, then end of the quarter, monthly, then end of the month, yearly, then end of the year. For the purpose of immediate annuity, one thing we can note that all these formulas for immediate annuity, if the question is immediate annuity, we actually adjust the formulas, multiply 1 plus I with both the cases, future value and present value, if compounded or installment annually. So for annual installments, basic idea we can remember that immediate annuity will be when we will be starting from beginning. Immediate means in the case of regular annuity we will be discussing the concept when the idea of installment at the end of the period which is normally taken. But special cases, if the annuity from the beginning, this is from the beginning. So what is the difference between regular and immediate annuity will be, immediate annuity starts from the beginning, that means installments from the beginning, and regular annuity will be installment at the end of the period. Normal assumption will be installment from the at the end, that is regular. Special cases, if the question says that from the beginning you have to pay the installments both in this future value and present value, just to multiply with the result a future value and regular value as we have done in regular annuity with 1 plus I. That is all for annuity basic concept today.